Hello students. Today's math topic is a very interesting one. It's all about money. Today's topic is coins and notes. Like every other country, India has her own currency, the Indian rupee. Earlier, the rupee had the RE full stop short form if it was a single rupee, if it was 1 rupee, or if it was more than 1 rupee, it was RS full stop. That was the short form used. Since July 8th, 2011, we have a new signal or new sign for the Indian rupee. It looks like half the R of the rupee. If you look at it, half of the R is missing. Okay? And internationally, the Indian rupee is termed as INR. There are there are two other countries that use rupee as their currency. One is Pakistan and one is Sri Lanka. But the Indian rupee is termed as INR. Now, just to let you know that 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. We don't use any forms of paise nowadays. It's not frequently used. But just for information, 1 rupee consists of 100 paise. So let's talk about what we used to do before the Indian rupee was, or before coins and currencies came into picture. There was something called the barter system. Barter is exchange of goods and services for goods or services. So if you, let's say you are a farmer and you have rice as your produce, you want, let's say, cotton in exchange. You could not go and buy cotton. You had to exchange the rice that you have for the cotton that someone else was willing to sell. But it also meant that the person who has the cotton required rice. Only then the transaction would take place. That is why this system did not always work out, because sometimes there was an immediate requirement and there was no one, let's say, selling rice. So then, before they started using coins as currency, before paper was invented, coins were used. But then eventually, carrying of those coins became so very difficult because coins weighed a lot. And then paper currency was used. Now, what are the coins that we mainly use today? We have the 1 rupee coin. This seems to be the lowest form of currency that is now available. We have the 2 rupee coin. We have the 5 rupee coin. And we have the 10 rupee coin. Now, all of these coins, on the other side of the coin, there is the lion capital of Ashoka. This is the lion capital of Ashoka. It is also the official emblem of India. Okay. So behind all these coins, you will have the lion capital of Ashoka. It is three lions standing together. Okay. Now, what are the notes that we use today? Today, we use the 5 rupee note. We use the 10 rupee note. Then we have the 20 rupee note, the 50 rupee note. We have the 100 rupee note. We also have the 200 rupee note, which was not there earlier. We have the 500 rupee note, and we have the 2000 rupee note. Now, if you want notes of a lower denomination, that means lower value, what would you do? Let's say you have got 100 rupees and you need change for this 100 rupees. If you went in for 5 rupee notes or coins, you would get 20 5 rupee notes or coins. Or you could get 10 10 rupee notes or coins. Or you could get 5 20 rupee notes. Or you could just get 250 rupee notes. Now, you could also get a combination of these notes. Okay, let me give you an example. You have the 100 rupee note. You could, let's say, get 10 5 rupee coins and one 50 rupee note. Or you could get 5 10 rupee notes and one 50 rupee note. Or you could get one 10 rupee note, two 20 rupee notes and one 50 rupee note. So there are different combinations that you could get 100 with, but you would use only either 1 rupee coin or 5 rupee coin or notes, or 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees. Okay, there's no other currency, so you can't say I'll use, okay, 30 rupees or 25 rupees. There is no 25 rupee note that is there as yet. Okay, now let's use a combination of currency notes and coins to get a total of 2000. Now I can get 2000 in 1 rupee coins, I can get 2000 in 2 rupee coins, I could get 2000 in 5 rupee notes or coins, I could get 2000 in 10 rupee coins or notes, no, currencies. I could get it in 20 rupees. I could get it in 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 200 rupees, or even 500 rupees. But to get this combination, if I would get 1 rupee coins, I would require 2000 coins of 1 rupee. If it was 2 rupees, I'd require 1000 coins of 2 rupees. Imagine how much weight you'll be carrying. If it was 5 rupee coins or notes, I'd get 400. If it was 10 rupee coins or notes, I would get 200 coins or 200 notes. If it was 20 rupees, I would get 100 notes of 20 rupees. If it were 50 rupees, I would get 40 notes of 50 rupees. If it was 100 rupees, I would get 20 notes of 100 rupees. If it was 200 rupees, I would get 10 notes of 200 rupees. And the next currency we have is the 500 rupee note, in which case I would have got just 4 notes. So keeping this in mind, let us see what we can do with the sums that we have. Now, Ajay has 9 notes. We do not know what the currencies are, what's the value of the currency, but we know he's got 9 paper money in his hand. But the total value of these notes is rupees 500. Which denomination notes does Ajay have and how many of each? So what we'll do is we will use the 10 rupee note. Oh, before that we'll draw 9 circles over here just to help us out. Okay, we will then take the 10 rupee note, we will take the 20 rupee note, we'll take the 50 rupee note, and we'll take the 100 rupee note. But we have to keep in mind that he has only 9 notes with him. So how many notes of 10 can we use? How many notes of 20? How many notes of 50? How many notes of 100? Now you could get a different combination, you could possibly get a different answer also. But if I have taken this value of 10, 20, 50 and 100, let's see what I get. Okay. Now I am taking 3 notes of 10. That means 3 tens are 30. So I'll take out 3 blue circles from there because I have to have 9 notes. Take out 3 circles. I'll take 1 note of 20. I should get 20 into 1 is 20 rupees. I'll take out 1 more circle. I'll take 1 note of 50. The 50 into 1 is 50 rupees. And I'll take 4 notes of 100 rupees. The last four notes, the last four circles, that's 400 rupees, the last four circles are gone. So I have 9 now. So if I count 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4, you will get 9. And if I count the value of those notes, you'll also get 500 rupees. Let's see if we are right. 450 plus 20 is 470 plus 30 is 500. Okay. Okay. Now, for your homework, I'm giving you three sums. Swati has some 100 rupee notes, 50 rupee notes, and 20 rupee notes. If the total value of those notes is rupees 500, how many notes of each does Swati have? That is the first sum. The second sum is Tendulkar has 6 notes. The total value of these notes is rupees 1000. Which notes does Tendulkar have and how many of each? And the third sum, Virat has 11 notes. If the total value of these notes is rupees 1000, which notes does Virat have and how many of each? Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to send you a worksheet with the same sums, but in that worksheet, I will give you some clues as to which notes or which currencies to use. But I'm not going to send that to you right away. I'll send it to you later on in the day. Till then, I want you to try these sums out by yourselves, work out what you think could be the best, and you can check your answers later on. All the best. Stay safe. Continue to memorize your tables and continue practicing your sums. Thank you. Bye-bye.